They want to sign a new offensive player. The dream target is Joao Felix. Unai Emery wants to sign Joao Felix. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Many things to say, from Calafiori to Saudi, Kevin De Bruyne, Tony Rudiger, but also more to follow on Man United left back Karim Adeyemi, Chelsea goalkeeper. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, let me start today's video by mentioning Chelsea, because for Chelsea is an important day. They submitted an official proposal to Villarreal, exclusive news today, for Philip Jorgensen, the Danish goalkeeper who has a release clause of 45 million euros, but Chelsea offered 20 million euros. They have a feeling internally that the deal could be done for something around 25-26 million euros, so negotiations ongoing, exchanges ongoing, but big optimism also because Philip Jorgensen already agreed on personal terms with Chelsea. Salary, length of contract, everything is okay. So working on the details of the deal between the two clubs, but the relationship is excellent. He's a very good friend of Nicolas Jackson. The relationship between Chelsea and Villarreal is also very good after that deal last summer. Also, Philip Jorgensen is considered one of the best goalkeepers around with distribution quality. I told you that this is the skill that Chelsea want for their goalkeeper, really appreciated by Enzo Maresca. So after Olympique Marseille already trying to bring in for Roberto De Zerbi, similar style, now Chelsea have entered the race strong for Philip Jorgensen. So work in progress for this one, working to bring in a new important player to Chelsea. The goalkeeper is Philip Jorgensen. Then important to say, here we go for Riccardo Calafiori to Arsenal. Finally, after we told you everything of this story in June when the deal was agreed with the player, and then the negotiation Arsenal-Bologna, and then the negotiation Bologna-Basel for the sell-on clause, tonight Arsenal and Bologna are exchanging all the documents for Riccardo Calafiori. The deal is done, the deal is confirmed. We know the package, including also a sell-on clause for Bologna. Everything is fine with the player. Next step is to sign the documents in the next 24 hours, schedule the medical test in the US, because Calafiori will travel to join Mikel Arteta's squad in the United States for pre-season tour, and so new defender for Arsenal, Riccardo Calafiori. The deal is done. Mentioning Italian clubs in this case, let me say something on Karim Adeyemi, Borussia Dortmund player, because I gave you an exclusive update in June telling you that he was in the list of Juventus. What I'm hearing is that today Juventus, very busy, really advanced talks for Matthias Sule to Roma. Juventus will use that money to bid to Atalanta for Teun Koopmeiners, and then Huijsen, the centre-back who is close to leaving Juventus, and they will go for Todibo. So Juventus are very busy, but in the case of Karim Adeyemi, they, from what I heard, today made a contract proposal to Karim Adeyemi. So Juventus are discussing personal terms with the player. Still not in discussions with Borussia Dortmund, so we are at early stages of the story, but contact made on player side in a meeting with player representatives. So really concrete interest from Juventus in Karim Adeyemi, trying to advance on player side before negotiating with Borussia Dortmund. So could be one to watch in this summer transfer window. In Saudi there is a lot of movement in the recent days. We know that Moussa Diaby signed the contract as new Al Ittihad player, everything done, 60 million euros to Aston Villa, 5-year contract to the player, important move for Al Ittihad, new manager Laurent Blanc, but also important for Aston Villa because they want to sign a new offensive player. The dream target is Joao Felix. Unai Emery wants to sign Joao Felix. Let's see if they can find a way on the financial point of view. It's an expensive package, salary, obviously fee with Atletico Madrid, so not an easy one at all, but the interest of Aston Villa is genuine. They want to try for Joao Felix. But in Saudi, we had also reports on Kevin De Bruyne. Let me clarify once again. Kevin De Bruyne is not going to Al Ittihad, but I wanted to add something more on this story, guys. Al Ittihad never presented a proposal to Kevin De Bruyne, a contract proposal to the player or a proposal to Manchester City. That was just not happening. Why? Because Al Ittihad are looking for different opportunities, different players, and they know that in this moment it's impossible to proceed with Kevin De Bruyne. So nothing at all for Kevin De Bruyne, completely quiet. Nothing at all with Al Ittihad, and completely quiet also with other clubs. So Man City really hope, as Pep Guardiola also confirmed, to see Kevin De Bruyne staying at the club for at least one more season. This is the idea, this is the mission. But from Saudi and from Spain, we had new strong rumors today about an important player, a fantastic defender, Toni Rudiger, one of the big faces of Real Madrid, fantastic season, winning many trophies. But we heard that Al Ittihad, again the same club, presented an important proposal for Toni Rudiger. Guys, what I can tell you in the case of Toni Rudiger, for Al Ittihad now, for Al Nassr when we had reports in June, is that Toni Rudiger has absolutely no intention to leave Real Madrid. And Real Madrid have absolutely no intention to part ways with Toni Rudiger. So everything is under control. Toni Rudiger is not even considering the possibility to go to Saudi now. Then in the future we will see. But today, Toni Rudiger is not negotiating with Saudi clubs, is not interested in entertaining talks. So the interest from Saudi has always been there for a fantastic player like Toni Rudiger. But today is not a concrete topic, is not something expected to happen. Also because Real Madrid already lost Nacho. They are not going to have one more centre-back. They want the one they wanted, Lenny Giroud, who decided to sign for Manchester United. So let's see if Real Madrid will find another centre-back or not, but in general, it's not the plan they wanted with Lenny Giroud, and so selling Toni Rudiger, even if the proposal is crazy from Saudi, is not something that Real Madrid would consider. And also, again, the player would never go at the end of July to Real Madrid and say, I want to leave. This would be really disrespectful. So this is not the case between Toni Rudiger and Saudi clubs. On Manchester United, today we had some reports on the left back, but if you are following me and the channel, you know since February, March, I always told you, Man United internally already decided that they will invest on the left back position. Why? Because Malacia is still not fit or ready to play. Luke Shaw is back, but he is always having many problems. Obviously, Man United hope it will be fixed next season, he will be fine, but they still need some cover there. We had rumors on some players, on Marcos Alonso, former Chelsea player, now available on a free after he left Barcelona. I wanted to say that as of today, end of July, then let's see in the next weeks, Marcos Alonso's camp has not received any approach from Manchester United. So as of today, no negotiations between Marcos Alonso and Man United. Then, you know guys, with free agents like Rabiot, Alonso, in one day you can close the deal. You don't need to negotiate club to club. But as of today, no negotiations between Alonso and Manchester United. And then many rumors also on another player, Sergio Reguilón, who did quite well in 6 months at Manchester United. Then they decided to cut that loan from Tottenham, and that was an unfortunate decision for Manchester United because they ended up the season without left backs. But what is important to say is that at the moment there is still nothing advanced or nothing concrete between Tottenham and Man United for Reguilón, so nothing is really advanced on this one. But in general, Sergio Reguilón was very happy at Manchester United. So if tomorrow Man United decide to return for Sergio Reguilón, the player will be keen on the move. He loved his time at Manchester United. It was a short time, but he was very happy with the club, with the tactical idea, and with all the points involved in Manchester United. Again, now no contacts for Marcos Alonso, no contacts for Sergio Reguilón, but for sure Man United will invest on left back. Obviously now the priority is on different positions, but as soon as they will decide who is the left back they want, I will try to let you know. And we will see what Man United will decide to do. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories, from Calafiori to Arsenal. Here we go, I want your opinion, but also Kevin De Bruyne, Toni Rudiger, Philip Jorgensen for Chelsea. How do you see this one? And also Adeyemi, Alonso. I wait for your comments here. Like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Ciao.